Here's the big part of it. Here's, you know, the story. You know, my dad has given me 20% of this taco shop, you know, and to see if we can really build the business and build it into something valuable.
Besides my idea, because I love potatoes. And that's what my concept is, the potato store, the potato restaurant. And this is my concept for a restaurant. It all comes down to this. Look how beautiful a potato is.
Can we make this place succeed? Can we make it valuable, you know? And something that, you know, is a success. So, this is day one.
I'm gonna have all sorts of potatoes. Every potato you can want. It's cooked in any way or baked in any way that you would like. It could be baked potato, potato pie, mashed potato, anything you want. And tons of toppings, sour cream, meats.
Uh-oh. I forgot to prep the fries. That's never good.
Chives, you know, herbs, and then also sweet stuff for like the sweet potatoes, like maple syrup and jams, or just unique kind of stuff, jellies, you know, or fruit toppings even. Potatoes work with anything.
Hurry up and get those potatoes, for crying out loud! How long does it take, Ross?
You know,
you're gonna have to get your hair cut, man. Learn how to work hard, for crying out loud.
Potato farm days, I used to be pretty good.
Okay, that's enough. Stop counting them, man, and just put them in the thing. There you go. Today we're going to be doing the folded tacos and rolled tacos. You know, folded tacos like a crunchy taco with shredded meat, shredded chicken, shredded beef. Today I'm going to be working mostly with shredded chicken. So what I've done here is I've just boiled chicken thighs. That's going to be the meat that we use for the tacos and the rolled tacos. And it gets to that point where it just shreds apart. It's really nice. It's a nice texture for these tacos. It's just salt, garlic powder, some bay leaves, and water, and just boil it for 4 hours until it just falls apart. One little thing that I learned recently is that when you want to know how much salt to put in there, a good thing to do is just salt the water and just make sure the water tastes the way you want it to taste, you know? Because whatever the water tastes like, that's what the meat's going to taste like. So I think you need to decide how much salt you want to be in there, and you're really the judge of that, because it's you have to eat it. I don't, you know. So
except when you do,
huh?
Except when you do.
Except for when I come over to your house and eat it. And if you invite me, I will come, because I love a free meal. So I'm going to walk over to here now. Let's get through some of this stuff. This stuff is going to be hot as heck, so I don't want to burn myself, but let's get through some of this stuff here. It's good to do it by hand. This is the same base you're going to use when you make enchiladas, when you make tostadas. One thing when we do our carnitas, we like to put a can of Coke in there with the oil, you know, that's a real popular maneuver. Some people use Pepsi. Some people use Diet Pepsi, you know, when they don't want those unwanted calories. Just kidding. Starting to take shape right there, getting a little bit of shredded chicken going. Get a little salt on there. Let's talk about the tortillas real quick. I want you to use a nice tortilla, a nice corn tortilla, you know, from a reputable tortilla place. And just keep in mind, there's two sides to tortilla. There's the top and the bottom. And I don't really know how to explain which is the top or which is the bottom. The only thing I can see here is you can see lines in the on the bottom, and that's the way you're gonna want to put the meat on the side. Right here. Let's warm these suckers up first. It's gonna be hard to roll them if you haven't warmed them up. That's one mistake I made when I tried to make rolled tacos without being properly trained. The tortilla fell apart right in front of my face. It's a disgrace. But if you do it this way, it's not going to happen. So, we have our tortillas. We have a corn tortilla right there. You're going to want to fill it on the inside, not the outside. The inside has a little bit more sort of texture on it, okay? Let's take a little chicken here. You want to put just a little bit. It's a little bit, all right? Then of course we'll take a little bit of our glue that we made from flour and water, and let's just roll. Might leave you with a little bit of excess right there. I'll just go ahead and set that right in there. Let's do it again. It's nice to get a nice little rhythm going here. Like Johnny Cash said, get a rhythm while you work, right? Now, if you like to do a folded taco, let's just go ahead and get this meat smashed down, smash it up. You don't want it coming out the edges too much because it'll get burnt. So we're just gonna fold it like that. Let's go like that, right? Folded taco, right there, boom. This is how we do this here. We're going ahead, we're going to use the fry basket right here. We're going to set it right there, right? And just let it drop. Did you get that?
Kind of.
Kind of got it? I hope you got that. And
well, you were in the way, kind of.
They're going to just fry for about 2.5 minutes. We got our rolled tacos right here. They're nice and crispy. Block of cheese. A little bit of lettuce. Right there. Boom. Pico de gallo. And then, of course, some cotija cheese. There's our rolled tacos right there. Boom. Folded taco, we're going to open it up a little bit. I like to put the cheese in first. Then we get a little lettuce going, right? Some pico de gallo. And then we always top it off with the cotija. That's some good stuff right there. For realio. These are two staples of the taco shop, you know, smorgasbord here. And, I think you're going to like them. Here, we're just going to French fries real quick.
That looks like fun.
You want to try it, Ross?
Can I do one?
Whoops, sorry, you okay? Yeah. Go ahead, do them all. Do them all. Don't just do one. Do them all. Come on now. Come on, Ross. How long is it going to take, Ross? How long is it going to take for you to get those potatoes peeled, Ross? For crying out loud, you've been on the clock for 2 hours and you only got 4 made. What in the heck is going on there?
Hey, you'll be sorry when my potato head comes up.
Oh my gosh.
How's that taco, Ross?
What do you think, Ross? Did you put your hot sauce on there?
That's what you call. I don't do the hot sauce thing, but this is amazing. This is what I call a taco.
And we kind of want to document, you know, our progress over the next 6 months. You know, I believe that, you know, I'm 40 years old. Some would consider me young, you know, and you know, next compared to my dad, you know, my dad is sort of the dreamer, you know, and I consider myself the visionary. So I would like to see, you know, put some of my instincts and some of my judgment to the test here, along with my wife, you know, who's brilliant, and you know, we want to see what we can do in 6 months.